topic of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
Well, it's the biggest challenge for a coach, to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Now here's Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All eyes on SGA, so he kicks it out to the perimeter. Just excellent recognition.
Here's McDaniels. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren against Randall. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Over Randall, and that one's good. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Edwards. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has it defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. We have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Minnesota with possession here. Following the bucket by the Thunder, McDaniels from long range. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Dort outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Offline with a 3. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo, down low. Outside for SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on DiVincenzo, 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander, and Gobert with a block.
Well, this is Gobert to a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable timing. Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high run.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row, the most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Now here's Hartenstein. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Thunder trail by 4. Caruso outside. Back to Wallace. From downtown. Caruso outside. Holmgren finds Caruso. On the wing, Wallace. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now here's SGA. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. It's not going to go for him.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Here's Holmgren, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Edwards, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Caruso, still without a bucket. Back to Holmgren. Edwards against SGA. He takes it in for three, and Holmgren with the basket on the assist by SGA.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Edwards. For three, Randall. Caruso grabs the board.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, up one. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham, and it's Clark in at the three. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Watch by Wallace. Pass to Reed. There's the three. Fires in the triple. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. Now here's Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Reed. Over Williams. Reed can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Wallace outside. Drains the triple. Wallace has got himself on the board with a three there. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Inside. Reed in the post. Working on Williams. Off target with a jump hook. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all. Look, Reed is a strong finisher. It's still unbelievable that he was undrafted because he is a force.
Minnesota shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams, and SGA subbed in for Caruso. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Clark. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Conley. Now here's Wallace, and in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Wallace outside. Here's Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To Mitchell. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And for the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Julius Randle. On the wing, Wallace, guarded by Edwards. And it's SGA missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. This one for three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. To win the cold spell. SGA can't get it to go.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensive.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Edwards.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Dort. Launches it. Nails it from three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For three, DiVincenzo. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Wiggins with a screen on DiVincenzo. SGA against DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Here's SGA. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
The Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your star.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. gets it back. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. No good on the three. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Jack, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
And time now to swing it. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
And that's what SGA does. He gets you in an inopportune spot.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Now here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside McDaniels. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Tipped.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Back to SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And it's Holmgren missing. Minnesota has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Back to Randall. McDaniels from long range. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game. And a chance here to check out some stats for Anthony Edwards. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The free throw drops for Wiggins. And Wiggins drops them both. The Timberwolves lead by 4. To the wing on the left. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Wiggins. Pass to SGA. The 3 from Holmgren. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards got 20 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
To the middle. Edwards using the vertical. Wow.
Well, the athleticism Edwards has is off the charts. He makes those alley-oop catches look effortless.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now here's SGA. Give him 8. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 9. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Gobert. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. McDaniels got 5 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
DiVincenzo against SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. SGA looking around. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
And so quickly we look at the teams with the highest field goal percentage. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Thunder. The 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Caruso comes in for Wiggins, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Here's Wallace. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Jang comes in for Holmgren, and Mitchell subbed in for SGA. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Clark is checked in for McDaniels, and Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Freeman, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Outstanding defense by Reid there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Jang, he's checked in for Williams. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now Wallace. He's got 5. Here's Jang. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
To the right side. Here's Reid. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
Wallace outside. Pass to Jang. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. The steal! Randall inside. He's covered by Holmgren. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. Now off the inbound. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 13. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley finds Reed. Back to Conley. Out to the wing. There's the triple. And Reed gets the 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Wallace outside from 12 feet. Nice jump shot.
Yeah, those passing skills are just part of what makes Caruso a valuable piece.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dillingham. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Carlson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Clark against SGA. Pass to Carlson. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Randall. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Reed.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Carlson. Wiggins comes in for Wallace. And it's Lou Dort in for Mitchell. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. No one near him. Counted.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
All alone. Oh, a perfect jumper.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Edwards. Bucket. Straight in.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Yes, sir. Bacon in the layup.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Randall. Oh, he jammed it.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Thunder trail by 11. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, it doesn't go.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Now McDaniels. Dort with a steal. All by himself. Holmgren fires, and no one in the vicinity.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Edwards, cleared away by Dort.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's McDaniels. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far. And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.